It's a new day. What? I'm just starting up I am at Spicewood, Texas. Is that what it says? Spicewood, Texas. I've been here several times before to pick up granite slabs that they put on A-frames. And it looks like they may be coming to drop A-frames on my truck right now. I've been trying to fiddle with my route out of here and get it as economically feasible as possible.
Proceed to the highlighted route.
In order to get through Austin. Austin, Texas is really close to where I'm at. And I want to try to avoid downtown traffic as much as I can, so I'm routing it, which actually shortens my mileage. And let's see how it ends up here. They are putting the A-frames on my truck. What will happen is at this particular location is they preload the A-frames. At some point I will back in where the other trucks are being loaded, and they will put the A-frames in place. They will load the product, and then I secure it with a bunch of straps, and then my part's done because this doesn't require a tarp. And it delivers tomorrow. And let's see. Wow, I've actually reduced the mileage and time based on my routing. Pressing the wrong button. Can you see this? It was 414 miles, and it was going to take me 7 hours and 57 minutes to do that route of the GPS, and I wanted to do the fastest route possible. For some reason, I myself was able to find shorter mileage and faster route than the GPS. So, I mean, you can't trust this, and you have to like make it go where you want it to go. You can't let the GPS dictate what you're going to do as a driver. And see, I'm skipping going into downtown Austin. They want me to pull over there now, so I'm gonna have to stop talking. I'm trying to see what I'm doing. This avoids a little bit of this main road here. It's going out of focus, even though that's the only thing in the picture. And so it'll keep me off of, because usually when I go this way, it wants me to go this way, south, and then up these major highway before I get up north of Austin. And I don't like doing that because the other way makes me, like I said, go through Austin itself, and that causes
portfolio. While growth is rapid,
a lot of traffic. There's a lot of traffic here, especially now it's 1:30, and by the time I get loaded and out of here, I'll be probably getting ready for rush hour traffic. I don't know. We will see. I don't like chancing it though, because it's just always crowded every time I come out of here. So I'm trying a different route. We'll see what happens. It may be beneficial. It may not. And but I can chalk it up to a learning experience, since this doesn't deliver until tomorrow, and supposedly this is less mileage and time anyway. So we'll see what happens. My wife has got me this to mix into my water, because I'm trying to drink that more and drink the zero soda. And it's got purified water, natural fruit flavor extract, white grape juice, vitamin C, fruit and vegetable juice for color, and natural stevia extract, and that is it. So right now I've got it mixed into my water, and it tastes good. It tastes just like fruit punch. And apparently it's, it doesn't have a ton of bad stuff on there for me that I can tell. It's non-GMO, it's kosher, and nothing artificial, according to these 3 check marks on the top. I don't know much about stevia, but it sounds like a plant that they extract a sweetener from. And so far I like it. This would probably be my favorite. I've tried, my wife gave me some others, like pomegranate and something else. I can't remember what. They're hooking up the A-frames on the back of my truck, so I have time to talk. not that one. Let's see. Pomegranate and cranberry, which I thought was going to be good, but it doesn't have the best flavor. I love anything cranberry, and I like pomegranate. They must have something else in there, some kind of vegetable for the color. Yeah. Then there's blackberry and blueberry, and I'm not too fond of the blueberry flavor, so I'll just have to stock up on the fruit punch to mix with my water now, and go from there. So, I mean, if anything, I'll try to throw a link down below in the description so you can see where I got it, or where my wife gets it. I don't know. She buys all this stuff. I make the money, she spends it. You know, we've got our roles figured out. I make it, she spends it. So once you get that figured out, life is easy. Thursday. Got a load. Here's a daylight. It's about, I don't know, I'm guessing around 10:30. I don't keep track of time. I just drive. I stop when I'm when I drive 150 miles, I stop. It's more mileage that I track than anything else. So I've got a load of granite coming out of Spicewood, Texas, and this is it. I'm going to this company I picked up from. I'm delivering it to the same, I guess, company, but at a different location, Oklahoma City. And yeah, that's about it. I do have a pre-plan to deadhead from Oklahoma City to Fort Smith, Arkansas. So, which will be fine. I'm going to be getting fuel here in about 118 miles, 2.5 hours or so, depending on how fast I can not be held up by massive amounts of traffic on this highway for some reason. I mean, even though I took a shortcut around, I guess what I would call a shortcut around Austin, it was right at 4 p.m. and traffic was going to be horrendous anywhere. And then I stayed the night north of Waco, Texas, and headed out this morning and drove through massive amounts of traffic in Fort Smith, in Fort Worth, Texas. And now I'm going to finish my journey heading up to Oklahoma City, where I can drop this off. It should go pretty quick. It tends to be... It's tough to say. If they don't have the ability to unload each stack at a time, it goes really quick. If they have that capability. If they don't, they have to pull it off one sheet at a time, and there's 42 of them. And that'll take a long time. But then I'm deadheading to Fort Smith, and it's Thursday. It's 9:42, so I was way off on the time guess. And by the time I get to Fort Smith, I may end up staying the night there. I'm hoping that I get a load that, basically just takes me by the house on Friday, and most likely will deliver on Monday somewhere. And if I'm really lucky, it'll deliver somewhere nearby where I live, but highly doubtful, never does. Allowing me to start my week on Monday. But we'll see how it goes. And that's it for the update for right now. It's 63 degrees outside here, and I have just crossed over the border into Oklahoma from Texas on I-35, and just past what's it called, the WinStar Casino. See those concrete barriers on the road there? That's a bridge that goes over the highway, or the road that I came into this rest area. Well, right on the other side is that casino. So if you're familiar with this area, that's where I'm at. It's a really nice rest stop. Did my load check, and now I'm off again. I'm always off. It is 12:47, and I'm in the most pleasant place in the planet. It's a little bit warm outside, but it's not bad. I came in a little bit differently than what would be expected, I guess. They have a main entrance, but it's a one-way road, and then you have to do like a U-turn into their driveway and then curl back around their building. And I noticed there was a dirt road right over here. It's that road that cuts off to the left right there, goes straight out to the main street. So I came down that, and it was great. But I guess they prefer us to come in off the main street for some reason. And I guess their plans are to actually, they know there's an issue there because of the tight turning. And they're pulling them off in bulk, which is great. So this should go somewhat quicker. We shall see. They still gotta, once they get all the product off, I still have to, or they and me have to, I apologize. My wife was trying to interrupt my video. That is just not happening. Once they get all the product off, then we have to dislodge and dismember the frames and wood off the deck of my trailer. But that goes pretty quick if they have the correct tools. And right now they're using a forklift and some straps to unload it, which is typical. Yeah. There was a person here who was not happy with the direction my truck was facing once I parked. You know, I always park and find out where they want me, but apparently, just in the mere fact that I didn't know where I was needing to park, that individual appeared dissatisfied. I just shook my head. I was like, I've never been here before. I don't know how you want me to park or orientate my truck. Because I was right there facing out, because I turned around and they wanted me to back up here. And I'm like, that's fine. I can. I'm a truck driver. I can drive this truck. Wherever you want me to put it, I can put it there. You won't even have to. You don't have to drive it yourself either. You could just watch me. Sometimes, I mean, all I can do is laugh sometimes at reactions and requirements and procedures that I'm supposed to magically know at some of these places. So I stopped letting that affect me a long time ago, because it did. When I first started driving, that really affected me, because I don't like disappointing anybody. And so when they but I learned right away, there's no way I'm going to be able to make all these people happy, because they all do things differently and all want it done a different way. And for some reason, they're surprised that you don't know. Anyway, I'm going to get back out there and put on my gear and start dislodging this stuff, because they've got their crowbar out. It is 5:15 in the afternoon. I am in the Maverick Fort Smith yard. I've got my deck all set up. Chains, straps, boards all ready to go. They just gotta throw it on, and then I can secure, get paperwork, and get out of here. I've got 2 hours and 44 minutes left on my 14-hour clock and 2 hours and 1 minute on my driving clock. So if I can get this loaded and secured in 44 minutes, I'll be happy, because there's a place I want to go tonight so I can eat at Taco Bell. It's my normal spot on H Street, but I may not make it. I may end up staying the night here. I don't have to tarp this load. It's just got to be put on, and then I secure it down using the proper methods that I have been taught by my company. And then I'll be done for today. It is Thursday. This load delivers on Monday in Romeo, Michigan, the 27th. Yeah, well, it's the 27th. It is warm in my truck. It is warm here in the south. Why is it so warm? It's not supposed to be warm. It's supposed to be winter. It's February. Thanks a lot, global warming. Guess I'm going to have to move to Alaska instead of Washington. Because by the time I end up there, it might be like Washington weather. So it'll all be good. Yeah, that's it for now until I get loaded. It'll kind of look like what he's getting. That's where we stand when we're getting loaded as a safety procedure. We're not allowed to leave the back of the trailer while it's being loaded. And once the loading has been complete, the forklift driver will let us know, and then we can continue. Oh, looks like my stuff may be here. Wow. The sun is up and I'm facing it. Sorry. Totally ruining it. It's 5:51. I've got 7 minutes to spare. Boy, that's... Yeah, let me turn like this. The deck is all loaded. Got my paperwork. Everything's in the system. I just got my confirmation that they received my load confirmation. It's warm here. I'm not going to be able to make it to where I want to go, but I am going to still drive because I got 2 hours left on my clock, and this is taking me home. And it's roughly 7.5 hours to get there. So if I travel today, it makes it even shorter tomorrow. So I'll get home early Friday, and then have to, of course, leave on Sunday in order to make it to its delivery location in Romeo, Michigan on Monday morning. So that's it for today. 6 bundles of raw steel bar that does not need to be tarped, just the way I like it. And here comes somebody to repair some trailers, because they got a lot of trailers here.